Excelsior! This is Moroni Prime yet again with another review. This is Transformers Victory Multiforce member number 3, Dash. Member of the Autobot Multiforce team that combined to form the Super Robot Landcross. He is a red sports car, complete with spoiler, air scoop, and I would compare him somewhat to kind of an updated wind charger. But that's a loose comparison. He almost looks like a what was it? It was a Pontiac Le Mans, I want to say. I'm just looking at the grill and the headlights. You can't really see them because they're not painted, but it reminds me kind of a car that I had about 3 years ago. But anyway, it too is also a rectangle. This is probably the longest member of the Multiforce right here, given the front of the car makes up about a third of the toy. Out of the large foot category, he would be number 2, right behind Wing. Just a hair bigger than Waver's feet. Let's go ahead and start with the transformation. Flip it around. There's your upper torso. And if I can get them loose. These joints are really tight. This is nice. There's your upper torso. Now you can see why I told you he was the longest. And yet, when he stands in his robot mode, he's one of the shortest, if not the shortest, member of the Multiforce. Flip the legs up, which are the front halves of the car. They swing outward. Then you rotate the feet. That's something we hadn't done yet. But you can kind of see, he's a bit shorter than the rest. But the bulk of his figure is in the legs. And there's a reason for that, but I'll get to that here in a minute. And, again, the same as before. Poke one head to get the other out. Lather, rinse, repeat. There is the head for Dash. As you can see. He, too, has a pre-applied sticker on his chest. As I said before, stickers are pre-applied on these reissues. If someone tries to sell you a reissue with stickers unapplied, you may want to report them or just avoid them and not waste your time. Either way, it's up to you. But they would definitely be lying to you. Now, with him, he transforms pretty much like the others. The subtle difference, though, is he's one of the arms. He is the right arm of Landcross. That being the reason behind his long feet. But when you flip him upside down, you have to poke up the head to get the other head, if I can get a hold of it here. It helps to have fingernails too. He too also has fists. They're kind of molded in. I don't know how well you can see them. The holes are kind of an awkward position because they're where the knuckles would be on the fist. Let's get a little closer so you can kind of see the detail of what I'm talking about. See, you've got your thumb right here and the rest of your hand down here. But overall, not bad. Again, with the lower torso mode, it's basically the robot mode with the head tucked in and the arms hidden. Same as like you had in Energon. With the combinations, the names would be, Dash Tackle, Dash Mock, or Mock Dash, Mock, whatever. You get the idea. Anyhowdy, he comes with 2 accessories. which isn't all that uncommon for the members of the Multiforce. It comes with the gun, which is one of the largest out of the guns for the Multiforce. It's like, I believe, the second largest. Looks most like a rifle, as opposed to the others that look like look like wedges of cheese or something. This looks the most like a real gun, I think, in my opinion. Got a little peg on the side of it here. There is a reason for that, but I'll not get into that in this review. I want to save that for later. As I've already hinted upon, there's a special thing with the weapons that I really like about these guys. And his other accessory, he comes with the right fist for Landcross. We've already been over the fists. It has a gun on the back of the hand. There's a hole on the bottom. With him, it will attach to the top of the car. We'll put him back in car mode here. Close the front. When I look at this guy, I get a really strong Lightspeed vibe. I don't know if you remember the Technobot Lightspeed from 1987. Oops, that was smart. The car mode can kind of do this thing with Lightspeed. And it does the same thing here. Actually, you know what? Just for conversation's sake and just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about, here's a little comparison with Lightspeed. You can kind of see they're similar in size. Let's put dash in the front here. But yeah. Now with the hand here, again, it mounts to the top. That's your roof-mounted weapon, just like Waver had. And this one, this position of its peg on the gun here, makes it easier to mount into the fist, unlike Waver, whose gun design kind of inhibits that a little bit. Again, you can rotate and tilt this one and aim it accordingly, if you so choose, or you can just leave it off. It's really up to you. Again, 6 out of 10. I'm probably gonna end up giving these all 6 out of 10 across the board, because their transformations are pretty much the same, really. I would recommend this figure, just as I would the other two. Again, it's not necessarily for the alternators and masterpiece enthusiasts necessarily, but it's more for the humble Gen 1 fans that appreciate a little plastic brick. This has been Moroni Prime. My next review will be of Multiforce member number 4, Tacker. We will see you when we see you.